Welcome back to Fab Automotive Detailing. In this video, we're going to finally wax this 2006 65th anniversary Jeep Grand Cherokee with Malco Nano Care Banana Cream Wax. Let's do it. So Malco's been around since 1953. So think about how long that they've been around. Adams Polish has been around since the early 2000s. Grillo's Garage has been around since 1990. And if I remember correctly, Chemical Guys was in 1970 something, 78 or somewhere around there. Don't hold me to that, but somewhere in 1970s. 1953, and most likely a lot of you have probably never even heard of Malco. Malco is a company that has independent distributors that go around mainly automotive shops and body shops and stuff like that. They don't advertise heavily. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen a Malco advertisement. So it's something you may have never heard of, but these are professional use detailing products, paint prep products. They got tire shines. I'm gonna show you. This is their catalog for this year. Gotta love them, and they got a Challenger on it. They gotta be a good company. But anyways, I'm not gonna go through this whole catalog. They have this new Epic system, ceramic coating, and all that stuff. That's all brand new. Then they got polishes. There's more heavy duty compound, heavy cut compound. Awesome Challenger, Hellcat. They got glazes and, like I said, polishes, swirl movers. This right here tells you how long their waxes are going to last. And I've not used this before, but this Nano Care Banana Wax says between 6 and 9 months. I have used their Cherry Flash, and their Cherry Flash lasted me, it's about 3 or 4 months, and it says 3 to 6. So, I mean, it did not last 6 months. I do know that. But anyways, they sell waxes in gallons. Let's see, there's a True Glaze, Plum Crazy Glaze. There's the Banana Cream Wax by the gallon. They got spray wax, they got paste wax, liquid wax. They got detail sprayers, detail sprays. Then they have pads. I don't buy any of that stuff. Degreasers on this page. I don't even know if I'm getting all this in the camera because I'm looking at the book. Big 55-gallon drums of degreasers. And this right here are wheel cleaners. They got all kinds of different wheel cleaners. And see, these are all their car washes. I have some of this CW37. This is what they use at like car washes when you go to a car wash and you wash the car yourself, you know, and you hit the soap nozzle. That's what most car washes use, is this right here, because you can actually mix it 400 to 1 or 1 to 400. So that's like barely any soap at all. And then my Malco rep, he said that he sells it to the local car washes here, and they'll put one small bottle in a 55-gallon drum, and it produces tons of soap. And it does produce a lot of soap. I may do a video on that soon. All kinds of washes, whatever you want there. And then let's see, these are all-purpose dressings, tire dressings. They got several of those. Silicone suspension dressings, aqua bead, kind of like underbody spray. Let's see what else they got here. These are Surface Prep Adhesion Promoter and Cleaner. So they got Surface Preps, A&L Cosmoline Remover, Annihilator. They got all kinds of Surface Prep, Bug Off, you know, bug spray. And they got all kinds of glass cleaners. Let's see. The carpet and interior. So they got leather cleaners and stuff like that. I know I keep looking back at you guys, but I'm not sure if I'm getting in the camera. They got carpet cleaners, extractors. Let's see what all this is. Liquid fabric cleaner and deodorizers. And they got all kinds of stuff. Odor removers, carpet and vinyl dye. Then you get into hand cleaners. And towards the back, they got headlight restoration. Towards the back, you start getting into their drums, and then all their supplies that you can buy from them are all right here. And I don't think that you can buy off their website. If I remember right, they got regular clay and then clay pads, like most companies do now. They got this stuff right here is like for car washes. They have mat clamps, you know, to hang on the wall to clean your floor mats that car washes use, those self-service car washes. But anyways, that's Malco, and like I said, they've been around for a long time. if you're in the automotive industry, if you're a mechanic or a body shop person, I'm sure you've probably heard of Malco. They're a pretty big company. But like I said, I don't think you can buy off their website, because when you go on their website, it tells you to see your local distributor, which my distributor, he comes around about once every 3 weeks to my shop, because we're not a body shop, we're just a mechanic shop. We don't buy much from him. In fact, I've recently started buying from him a little bit, and he's been giving me a lot of sample products that I'm gonna plan on doing a bunch of review videos on, and later on down the road, we got to get this thing done. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set up and we're gonna start applying this wax and see how easy it is to apply. We're gonna see how long it takes to cure, and then we're gonna see how easy it is to remove. So we'll do that here in just a second. Okay, so here's the bottle. I'm gonna read the directions. This is a trial size, basically a sample bottle, I should say. But I've seen some good things about this. I've read some good reviews online about it. So I told him to get me a big bottle of it, and he said he doesn't normally stock it, and he told me he'd sell me an entire case of sample sizes for his cost. So I got how many bottles are in that case? 12? No, there's not 12 bottles in that. 6 bottles, jeez. 6 of these 8-ounce bottles in the case, so I better like them. So the directions, actually let me read this. Nano Care Banana Cream Wax is a fast and easy way to provide a deep gloss along with long-lasting environmental and UV protection to automotive, marine, and industrial finishes. This unique formula combines nano-sized polishing agents and waxes, amino-functional silicones, and dual-functional UV absorbers into one formula for superior protection and ease of use. Now it does say, camera probably, it may not pick it up, it's very small, but it says for professional use only. That's why I'm saying they don't advertise to the public. Directions. Before applying, wash the vehicle. Obviously, it's washed. I just got done using perfecting cream on it. Make sure surface is cool and dry prior to application. Do not apply in the sun, and that is all capital letters. Shake well before using. Apply Nano Care Banana Cream Wax to the surface using a soft cloth or wax applicator pad and spread wax to a thin, even film. Apply to one section at a time or to the entire surface to be treated. So that means you can do the whole car at once. Allow wax to dry to a light haze and polish off either by hand or using a microfiber cloth, or by hand using a microfiber cloth or with a random orbital polisher. Now it says to apply it by hand, and being that it has the polish in it, which means this is a cleaner wax, and if you don't know what a cleaner wax is a wax that can remove defects. So if you go to the Walmart, and Meguiar's has their gold class wax, which is a wax, and then they have their cleaner wax. The cleaner wax has polish in it, so you definitely can't do circles with that. With a regular wax, you can do circles if you want to. It's not going to do anything. But this has polishing wax or polishing agents in it, so I don't think you get any defects out by hand. So we're gonna use this. This is my Griot's G21 with a 5.5 inch pad conversion kit, and I've got the 5.5 inch finishing pads that I normally use with their finishing sealant, because the finishing sealant's kind of the same thing except for it lasts about a year. This is a Carnauba wax, but I want to see what this stuff does. I'm so curious. I'm kind of like a kid right now. I'm kind of excited to see what this stuff does. It's like when you get a new wax, it's almost like Christmas. So let's see what it looks like, and we'll smell it too. Oops, let's get on camera. It is kind of thick. I can tell you that the cherry flash wax is not thick at all. It's actually like a liquid. I might do a video on that too in the future. But let's oh, definitely smells like bananas. That smells really good. It doesn't smell as good as the Adams buttery wax, like smelling bananas. This kind of has it's got definitely a banana smell to it, but it also kind of has a chemical smell. I hope that makes sense. You can kind of smell the chemicals in it. We're just gonna, that should be good, I would think. I need somewhere to wipe my hand, hang on. And that's why I like Griot's bottles, because Griot's bottles have that dome cap, so you can sit and do that on here. You don't have to use your finger. But that's not a deal breaker. Okay, I don't even know what speed to put this on, so I'm gonna do it just like as if I was doing it on Griot stuff. And we're gonna set it on a speed 4. Let's see what it does. Wax you don't have to go slow with, but this you kind of do because it has the polishing agents in it. So I'm noticing right now I can't even see where I put the wax on. So I may have to do this by hand like they say. Let me get my light out. Okay, I can see it. Hopefully the camera's picking it up. It's very thin, just like they say. But I feel like there's nothing there in the middle. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna do this by hand, just like it says in the directions, because I don't like that I can't see it. Oh, it does wipe off easy though. We'll see what happens if we apply this by hand. Let me get my pad real quick. Sorry, this wasn't planned. I planned on using the machine to do it. I may try the machine again, but just for this purpose of the video right here, what I'm going to use now is my Griot's Garage 3-inch regular pads. They're old style, finishing pads, black finishing pads. We're going to try this again. It actually says to put it on the surface first, so you know what? Let's just try it. Let's do what the bottle says. That's kind of weird to me because that's not something that I normally do. Well, even doing it by hand, it's making it kind of disappear. I think what I'll do, I'm gonna let this haze up. It is currently 1:32. I'm gonna shut the camera off, and when it's dry, I'm only gonna put it right here. I'm gonna go and shut this. When it's dry, I'll turn the camera back on. We'll see how long it took and how easy it is to take off once it's completely cured. Okay, so it is 1:34. I think I said 1:32 if I remember right. In 2 minutes, that's it. There's no fan on this. My fan is over here, but it's pointing away from the car. Let me show you. I tested it right there. It is completely dry and it is ready to come off. So I'm gonna hold the camera. It's really hard to see on this paint. Oh, that comes off really, really easy. Let's test it over here. Yep, it's dry as you can see. Let me just do one swipe. One swipe and that stuff's off. Here, I missed that right there. Wow, this comes off really easy. Hope it has good, protection. Never used it, but we're gonna find out. Let me go ahead and do this whole hood. Okay, it's on the whole hood. That didn't take no time. See right here is already dry. See, I can't see where I did that with my finger right there. It's already dry. That's the side I just did. It's already dry. So let's take it off. That was fast. Tell you, it comes off. Oh man, they give Adams a run for their money, I think, on their banana or their buttery wax. And look at that. Wow, that's so easy to work with. So simple. I don't know why other companies can't figure that out. That wasn't my kid. They're not here. That comes off so smooth. So easy. I'm going to do my best to show you guys kind of firsthand what it's like applying. Try to not shake you to death. It's kind of hard to watch the screen and where I'm going. This may not look too good the way I was planning on it looking. Once I go to edit it. See? Nice thin coat. Now I did purposely, let me show you. I purposely put a heavy coat up here. I just want to see how hard it is to take it off once it cures. Just out of curiosity more than anything else. And I can't wait to get this blue tape off. It's been on since Wednesday, I think. Normally I don't keep tape on cars more than 8 hours, so I hope this doesn't leave a bunch of residue behind. But once I get done waxing it, I might turn the camera on. We'll see if this blue tape leaves any residue on this trim. So this is Saturday. This tape has been on since Wednesday. Like I said, it's the longest I've ever had it on. The whole car's covered in wax. Let's see if you can see that. Both sides, obviously. Everything's got wax on it. I'm really curious what this is going to do. I really hope it doesn't leave marks. But I got to clean the rubber, or all this plastic and stuff anyways. Nope. That's why I like this blue tape. See what it does here on the door, because it's kind of a different type of, this is actual rubber. Kind of see the black on the tape. Okay, so it left a little bit here, so I'm gonna have to clean that. It's not a lot. I mean, my finger's cleaning it off, so not bad. Because I've always wondered what would happen if I left this on. And usually, like I said before, I put it on the day I detail a car, and it comes off the same day. Oh. Look at that. That didn't come off right. Trying to do this holding the camera is not easy. And focusing on what I'm doing is also not easy. Okay, now see? Same thing here. There's some wax right there where I missed. I'm gonna have to clean this rubber, which is fine. I'm okay with it. But it'd just been nice if I wouldn't have had to. But it doesn't look terrible. Let me show you. I'll take this one off and then I'm going to turn the camera off and we'll come back and remove the wax. See the black? So as you can see, you can definitely see where the tape was. It's not terrible. In fact, I don't even know if I need to do anything to it other than put some VRT on it, to be honest with you. All right, when we come back, we'll take this wax off. Okay, it's time to take this thing off. Got all the blue tape off the car. It's time to remove all the wax. I'm not gonna show you doing all of it, but I'm gonna show you doing some here, like right in front of us, so you can kind of see. Let's just do a swipe. I mean, it's been on there long enough that it's ready to come off. It's been on there for over 30 minutes. Wife got home, had to help with groceries and stuff like that. So, let's see. Sorry, I wasn't watching the screen. Let's just go right here. One swipe. Look at that. It's gone. Now, I did put it on thick in some spots, purposely. I'm going to take you guys back to that, just so we can all kind of see together, because it says to make sure you apply it in a thin coat. So I put it on thick. Let's see what it does if I put it on thick. So let me go back here right now to do it. So right here is where I purposely put it on thick, especially like right here. Let's see if it's dry. Yes, it's dry. Yes, it's dry. Go one swipe. Okay, almost gone. Almost completely gone. That's my neighbor's, by the way. Let's see what happens up here. One swipe. Look at that. This stuff comes off easier than Adam's buttery wax. It comes off easier than Griot's Garage liquid gloss poly wax, which I thought I'd never say any product would. And then the Adams came off easier. And then this is coming off even easier than the Adams. So and a lot of you use Adams polishes products, and so you know how easy the buttery wax there is to come off. This stuff comes off really, really easy. Now in the really thick spots, I had to go over twice because see this really thick spot right here? Let me go over it. Okay. You can kind of get a little bit, you can see it right there. So go over it a second time, it's completely gone. I mean, that works great. Really, really good. So here's what I'm thinking. I want to do a water test. I really do. I want to see what this stuff does. And like I said earlier, I hate doing it with hard water, but as you can see, it's still daylight out here. It's only, it's almost 3 o'clock. So I'm gonna wait till the sun starts going down and it starts getting cooler, and we are going to do a water test on it. The humidity's finally dropping. It's about 60 right now, 60% humidity. We'll do a water test, but before that, obviously, I'm going to take this thing out, show you guys what it looks like with the wax off of it out in the sun, and then later tonight, we'll finish this video up. Well, here it is with the wax on it. Nano Banana Cream Wax by Malco. Now, the tires don't have any dressing on them. The wheel wells have no dressing on them. That's going to be in other videos. But this is what it looks like. This paint is so glossy, so shiny, and that's mainly because of the Boss creams, but this wax even made it even better. And yes, I have not done any of my trim yet. I gotta do the bumpers, this, it's all faded, but right now we're focusing on the wax. It looks, I mean, it's amazing how much better it looks. Somebody's texting me, that's my phone. Looks really good. Let's see if I can show you the top. And the sun is really coming down, beating down right now. Look how glossy it is. Even the hood, even though it's got chips in the paint, the hood still looks really, really good. We're going to be doing headlight videos as well. But this is what it looks like with the wax on it. And once it gets darker, a lot cooler, we'll do the water test on the car in just a little bit. So here we go, we're going to do the water test. There's the hose, and then what I did is I got my air hose set up right here so I can blow the water off. Because like I said, when you have hard water, you don't want to leave water spots on the paint that I just took hours and hours and hours to perfect the best I could. But I want you guys to see the beading. I have no idea what it's going to do. So let's do it real quick. I'm going to go grab a towel. Just in case I need it. Get my hose brought around here. Alright, here we go. Like I said, this is not something I normally do. Let's see what this stuff does. It's pretty good. Get the camera in my hand so you guys can see even better what this water. I can't believe I'm doing this on a perfectly clean car. I mean, that works really good. That water just, look at that. That water just falls right off the paint. I mean, that is amazing. Let's see how easy it is to blow dry this now with this wax. Pretty good. Get a towel. I'm gonna dry this and be right back. So the car's completely waxed now. I'm not afraid to park it outside now because I know that it has wax on it. It's got a good protection. Malco Nano Banana Cream Wax went on easy. came off. Oh, so easy, like just in a flash. I mean, it came off so simple. One swipe on most of them and the wax was completely off. And as you can see, the water kind of just sheets off of it, but it does bead up because it's a carnauba. Carnauba waxes naturally bead water. But water just kind of slides right off of the majority of it, and blowing it with my compressor, you know, the water moves off real easy. And that tells me that if I come out to my car after it's been rained on, if I take off going on the street doing, you know, 30, 40, 50 mile an hour, that water is just going to come right off the car real easy. So, I mean, that's big. I mean, I like that. And this is such a simple product to use. Longevity, I have no idea. Just put it on today. It says 6 to 9 months. Hopefully I get 9 months because I only like waxing a car 3 times a year. I got 3 cars to take care of. I like to do just 3 waxes a year, but sometimes that doesn't work out. And if this continues to bead water the way this is beading it, this might become my go-to wax, believe it or not. I really like this Nano Care Banana Cream Wax. It is really, really good and really easy, user-friendly to use. And it worked great on this black paint, makes the black paint just really pop. That also has a lot to do with how I prepared the surface before waxing, but this added even more gloss to it, so it worked very well. I highly recommend this if you can get it. That's the downside. You might not be able to get it if you don't have a dealer. You need a Malco dealer to get it. But if you can get some, I highly recommend this product. They make it in a 32 ounce or a quart, something like that. And then they also make it in a gallon. And I've got 6 of these bottles. It's gonna last me a little while because this was full. I used about down to that line right there. So, no, I'm sorry. My shadow's actually about right here. About right there. So I can probably get 3 cars out of 1 bottle, and I got 6 of them. So I got some to last me for a while. Works really well. Highly recommend it. 2 thumbs up, Malco, as long as the durability is there. And I'll probably do a 6-month update, which would be February, because that's when I'll probably have to wax it again. And I'm thinking it's going to get about 6 months. That's probably about as much as it's going to get, but it might surprise me. It might surprise you guys. We'll find out. So I hope you enjoyed this video of this product and waxing the Jeep. It's looking really good. We got a lot of more stuff to do to it. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button while you're down there, hit that little bell. So every time I upload a video, you get notified, and we will see you next time.